Hello and welcome back to Ruben Uncut. I am, of course, Ruben, and my hair is uncut, although I did murder the top part. But let's get to what I'm here to talk to you about today. Today, I want to talk to you about a content creator who is primarily active on Facebook, or at least from what I can tell. I don't go on Instagram very often because I have better things to do than look at pictures I don't care about. As some of you may be aware of, I work in the disability community as my day job. That's right, YouTube is not my day job. You know that, though, if you pay attention to my follower count and the fact that I don't make any money, except for money you want to give me. But anyways, today I want to talk to you about a content creator who really pisses me off. And not the normal kind of people that I talk about on here either. I normally talk about, political bastards. But today, I'm talking about a grifter who's not political. No. Today, I'm here to condemn inspiration porn. For those of you who are not aware of what inspiration porn is content designed to give people an uplifted sense. And the problem is that most of it is fake, a lot of it is exploitative, and some of it just straight fucking garbage. This is Kenyon's friends. This is Kenyon's friends. They produce inspiration porn. And no, that doesn't mean that you get to see either of these hot girls' boobies. That's not the kind of porn we're talking about today. No. We're talking about inspiration porn. Not meant to make you horny. It's meant to make you feel alive, better about humanity. However, there's no point in feeling better about humanity if they're lies. Let me show you the first video of his that I saw.
I got a mixtape.
My friend, do you mind just giving her some space? I think that's the least you can do. I think she just wants to listen to her mix. I think she's got a dope mix and she just wants to listen.
Get out my face! Mind your business!
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you? Didn't you just hear me say to him? Last time I said don't talk to me. That goes for you too.
Hey, buddy. Remember the three nice guys that tried to give you a warning? We think that we need to be a little more stern with you. She does not want your attention.
She doesn't want to be bothered. Was that bothering you?
Yeah,
She was.
I don't know you.
Just get off the top of your box.
Just go ahead and make this next stop your stop, okay? Come on. Let's go.
Come on, dude.
Buddy,
Come on, man.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm really sorry about that. Chill out, all right?
Now, I could have assumed that that was fake, just based on the bad acting, especially if the girl, who I believe is this woman here. But if you said to yourself, hey, wait a minute, the guy playing the bully looks a lot like who I have to assume is Kenyon. And these are his friends. Now, you might say, Ruben, that's pretty benign. It's bullshit, and it's bullshit, but it has like a good moral lesson to it. Well, maybe you don't have a problem with that. But I will tell you, I don't have enough of a problem with that to really get into it. However, I did have a problem with the video that I saw today.
Okay, I think. Oh my God. Wait, DoorDash? Oh. What to say?
First of all, I want you to note the brand and model of wheelchair. This blue Drive branded wheelchair will show up in numerous videos after this point.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Hey, I'll be down in a second. Here.
Oh my god, I feel like a fool.
Oh, don't. We all.
Most people in wheelchairs are used to using curb cuts at this point in history. Feel like if this guy were really in a wheelchair, he would have looked for a curb cut.
We all have accidents. Happy little accidents.
I'm gonna get you another drink.
Yes, it's fucking Kenyon. It's fucking Kenyon. But Ruben, the earring's slightly higher on his ear than it is in other pictures. Guys, even if this is somehow just someone who looks like Kenyon, he still doesn't need a wheelchair. This is fake and staged. They are deliberately creating fake disability inspiration porn where they have actors pretend to have disabilities. Now, in fairness, Hollywood used to do this a lot in the 90s. In fact, for a long time, we could have made the joke that having a disability of some kind was how you won an Oscar. Because for the 90s, that was the fucking bullshit that flew. Oh, you're such a good actor. You could make fun of disabled people. But like I said, this wheelchair will show up again and again and again in these videos. Everyone in a wheelchair in these videos is in a drive wheelchair. They will either be blue or black. They are clearly the same two wheelchairs being used over and over again. But I also take issue with the fact that in this staged video, he drops the cup. I understand that that is for emotional appeal and whatnot, but like it also feels very demeaning in a certain, like when you understand the picture they're trying to paint, they are literally having him be less competent for the sake of making you go, oh, look at this disabled person doing a thing that normal people take for granted. Oh, I feel so good about humanity right now. Except these types of videos do active harm to people with disabilities. Don't believe me? Let's look at the comments. First of all, also it uses the word handicap, which we don't call people handicapped anymore. I'm sorry. These are the types of comments from people who clearly are too dumb to realize that this bullshit is fake. But Carol says, I would give him the biggest tip ever, not out of sympathy, but the fact that he does his job with pride in spite of his handicap. Carol. But the real problem is people like Donna. People who have physical strength want to live off of the government. If the rep take away food stamps and paying people rent, they're going to be SOL. This is such a beautiful story of perseverance, despite disability, and of compassion for another person when mistakes are made. Love this video. Or this bullshit like Wendy is saying here. Oh gosh, he has to go through all that with every delivery? An amazing man. At least he is willing to work and not sit around because is his disability. A credit to him. Well done. Now you may say, Ruben, those don't sound like bad comments, but they are. Because the problem with this content, even when this type of content uses real people with actual disabilities, this type of content is actively used to be weaponized against people with disabilities. Every time a person with disabilities is persevering, it is held up as a reason that other people with disabilities suck and that poor people are just abusing the system. The reality is that you very well could have a DoorDasher with a disability. And the reason for that is because it would be easy for a person with disability to control their income with DoorDash to the point where they wouldn't risk losing their benefits. These are just the type of struggles that an actual person with disabilities would know about. However, this video, and I will say this again, is fucking fake. This is a man pretending to need a wheelchair. This is a man doing a staged dropping of a soda. This is a man who is relying on the fact that you will feel bad for a person with disabilities so that he can get attention. Still don't believe me this video is fake? Well, you see, it would be easier to believe it was real if it wasn't a reboot. This one is different because it's not DoorDash. How nice the sports car these folks with people with disabilities driving. Not saying a person with disabilities can't have a nice car, by the way. These are able-bodied people pretending to struggle to get into a wheelchair. I want you to think really hard about that. Numerous people have pointed out in the comments that no one seems to go to help these people. Like, it's fucked up that you just stand there and tape it. Well, in fairness, they tape it because it's not real.
Hey, are you DoorDash?
It's the same fucking sidewalk.
Devin, yeah, thank you so much.
Of course. Sorry, I couldn't make it all the way up there.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's quite all right. Hey, if I could ask.
This time, he's the one taking it. Also, they didn't do the drink spill thing this time, and they put a lot more emphasis on putting the wheelchair together. That's because the blue one has the detachables. However, this is still fucking bullshit. People with disabilities are not here to make you feel better about life. Let's take a look at some of the comments. There's over 1,000. And right here, we already have somebody's incredibly stupid, problematic attitude towards disabilities. This girl put so many to shame in our country. We have thousands of able-bodied people living on our streets or collecting welfare that could work and don't. They won't even try like she is. So listen, if you're just going to hold up people with disabilities managing to persevere in face of their disabilities, and then you weaponize that against other people who may have a different type of disability that prevents them from working, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And this is exactly why this type of content is bad, dangerous, even fucking harmful to people with disabilities. Beyond that, just on a personal level, stop filming people with disabilities without their consent. Actually, we're going to get more into that. Let's go to another video. Here's this guy randomly falling out of his wheelchair. This man fell out of his wheelchair in the middle of the street unexpectedly. He must not be good at using a wheelchair. I'm kidding. A lot of things can cause a person to fall out of a wheelchair. Now let's shoot us some video of me agonizingly trying to put him back in the wheelchair. Oh, by the way, he's homeless because he's gonna wipe down my car. And the guy in the wheelchair is Kenyon again. The guy, I just saw that, but because I had stopped watching this video previously before he got up with that. So once again, Kenyon pretending to have a disability. Also, he is standing right. Hold on. Sorry, that's unfair. That's unfair criticism. But like, the video is fake. You're exploiting people. You're exploiting the very concept of having a disability to get accolades from fucking strangers on the internet. And it's always the same goddamn wheelchairs. Always the same. Here's another one. I haven't seen this one. I just know it has the same wheelchair. already get the idea. First of all, Kenyon, I applaud you for being willing to cast yourself as the villain in the story. But like, if this were a true story, I'd understand maybe why you wanted to tell it. But this is made up bullshit. This is manipulative. You're not even telling a larger story. It's just, oh, let's shame this lady for cheating on a man with disabilities who probably doesn't need that wheelchair because this is all fake. But Ruben, at least he wants to engage with the disability community, right? Well, if he really wanted to engage with the disability community, why doesn't he hire actors who actually use wheelchairs? Yeah, that would be engaging with the disability community, obviously. And there's so many with wheelchairs, just so many that feature wheelchairs. But I gotta show you this one, because this one fucked up. Because still not convinced that what he's putting out is harmful. Let's watch this one. I want to note that obviously this chick has been in other videos of his, so this is clearly fake. See a woman in a wheelchair, wheel up to the car. Get out of the wheelchair, walk normally, then put the wheelchair in the car.
She seems to walk fine.
Yeah. Looks like she's got a system going, you know? Like, she does this all the time.
She probably has a GoFundMe and everything. She is.
Look at that, dude.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
Unreal.
Now, if you heard their commentary, then you now already know that this is a video where they are essentially just shaming a woman for faking a disability. Here is the problem and why this video specifically is harmful. Oh, wait, they made more than one of this?
Blonde is here.
God. Look at that. It doesn't seem like anything's wrong with her.
She doesn't even have like a handicap sticker or anything?
Nothing. No handicap sticker. Nothing.
Oh.
Look what she's got, though.
Wow.
So what's the problem with these videos with the wheelchairs? So here's the thing about wheelchairs that you need to understand. Not everyone who needs a wheelchair all the time. There are a number of conditions, mostly neuromuscular, that could make it so a person who can kind of walk needs a wheelchair from time to time. Specifically, MS is the big one that most people should be able to identify. Some people with MS need wheelchairs, but still have the ability to walk. So when you spread propaganda about people faking disabilities, especially ones like this, visible disabilities, you are causing serious harm. This makes people think that your disabilities are a lie. And that's fucking bad. These types of videos are not good. These promote incredibly damaging ideas about people with disabilities. And it is disgusting that he would make them. Now, don't be wrong. I understand wanting to shame people who fake disabilities because we live in a time where people fake disabilities. Like Kenyon here fakes disabilities.
Not yet. You trying to get up there?
Yeah. Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, if you guys could just carry my chair up there, I would really appreciate that. Sorry. Thanks. Thank you.
She's joking, right? No way. What? How's she gonna? She's joking.
Hey, could I get you guys for these ones?
Once again, making a video about shaming people for faking disabilities, unrealizing the actual harm of the message that they are putting out. Listen, you a person on the street, it's not your job to decide if a person does or does not have disabilities, okay? That there's a whole bunch of other people who make those decisions. They're called fucking doctors, okay? A person in a wheelchair could have cerebral palsy. A person in a wheelchair could have MS or any other type of neuromuscular condition. It does not mean that they cannot walk. It means that it is easier for them to preambulate in a fucking chair. Okay? And it would make sense that a person with MS might struggle to carry their own chair up these stairs. Not that that fucking matters, because it's fake. Making up a weird hypothetical where you shame people for possibly faking disabilities. Listen, we have a huge problem on TikTok with people faking disabilities for clout. This is not that problem. This is spreading harmful misinformation about people in wheelchairs. It can directly hurt people. It's bad. And the video is bad. This woman absolutely could have MS. Not that that would matter, because once again, like I said, it's fucking fake. Also, let's jump over to the flip side, because they also made this video at the same spot, with the same chair, with the same actor. Roll clip.
Oh, I hope they help her. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh my gosh. That is so sweet. Oh. Oh, that was so kind. How did she get down the stairs behind her?
Thank you guys so much.
Okay.
Oh, that's so nice.
Hilariously, the woman asks, how'd you get down the stairs behind her?
Oh, I hope they help her.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. This is embarrassing.
Things we can confirm right away about this being a staged fake video. That the Asian waitress there is also in another video as a nurse.
No, don't worry at all.
I would,
It's okay.
I would be so kind of you. That'll take me a lot.
Note that that's not a real window. That is just a blind on a wall.
No problem. What about the people? It's a little hot. What about the people who are holding in the chairs? Right.
Thank you. It's so good.
Really? That's good.
Yeah.
I will say with the hat, I actually can't tell if that's Kenyon or not, or possibly just a friend, but we can tell that it is a drive wheelchair. This appears to be the black one. The wheelchair, I mean.
I don't think I've seen your eyes. Is this your first time here?
I'm actually.
We did not even actually see him eat the soup.
No, I decided that it's gonna be on me, so don't worry about it at all.
Are you serious?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God, that's so.
And think of it as a welcome gift for coming to town
Thank
here.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
That means, that means a lot to me.
This is no problem at all.
Note the fake bystander behind them, who's just sitting there drinking a Coke, being touched by this moment. But let's talk about what this video is. Well, first of all, it's fake. It's made up. No one helped anyone with a disability in this moment in time. This is not a thing that occurred. However, what we can safely say is this. Even if this was real, I would have serious ethical questions. For starters, stop fucking filming people with disabilities without their consent. They are normal human beings trying to live their fucking lives. Stop it. They did not ask to go viral because someone fed them food, a thing that may or may not occur on the regular basis. Here's the reality. People with disabilities don't want a pat on the back when they do things that are normal. For them, doing something that is normal is success enough. And in fact, might even be embarrassing that they struggle with something so normal. When you make these videos, you are exploiting people with disabilities. And a video like this specifically, if it were real, which is not, would still be bad. Because the thing you have to understand is that this is a normal-ass human being, normal-ass dude, seemingly, who is trying to tell the stories of people with disabilities when he doesn't have any disabilities. Now, he also has some videos on here about him trying to help people with disabilities shoot basketball. And if those videos were real, I'd be marginally okay with that. Because at least then he'd be helping a person with disabilities shoot a basketball, which they might appreciate. Oh, here he is again, pretending to have fallen out of a chair. Why is he on? Whose choice was that?
What a good guy, man. Helping
What a
him
good
out.
guy,
We
man.
need more
It's
about
not
people like that
real.
in this world.
Why would a person in a wheelchair just... People in wheelchairs don't just fall in the middle of the road this often. Make multiple videos on the concept.
Looks like it. Dude, really? Come on, dude. He's just munching on them too. Dude. Oh God. I told her, she saw him. She definitely saw him. Yeah.
Now he's trying to hide.
Fake! What is the purpose of this video? Showing a man in a wheelchair, a drive wheelchair, the black one, the black model drive wheelchair, stealing another person's cookies. They even see them steal the cookies. It's not even well made. This is bullshit. What is the purpose of this? There are 7 comments. There are only 7 comments because it's a super story. What the fuck? So kind, full dear. Stay blessed. More and more. Amen. I didn't see the end.
Your last one, buddy.
Something blessed happened?
Oh. Oh, babe.
Oh, and then the woman gives the rest of the cookies. The woman gives him the rest of the cookies. The woman gives him the rest of the cookies.
Oh my God.
Except, I guarantee that man doesn't need a wheelchair. And this scene is fake. And she just gave him a bunch of... Is those ones? Is that a bunch of fake ones? He's crying. He's crying.
Oh,
You feel inspired, America? You feel inspired by this incredibly staged act of kindness that also makes people with disabilities look bad? Like, why was... Like he was so close to her, they would have had to have known each other. Just so you know. Like, realistically.
Forget your birthday? Come on. We got you a cake. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Let's check it out. Oh, happy birthday.
Happy
That-
birthday, dude.
Oh. All
right, you guys, we're gonna
not
sing the
Kenyon, because that's the same. I think that is not Kenyon, and I say that because I think that's the guy who was pretending to have a disability in that other one. Now, if he's the same, now if he actually has a disability, he will shake in this. Oh wait, he's not even in a wheelchair.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Well,
1,
is he in a wheelchair?
2, 3.
He's sitting on something.
Happy birthday to
Sitting on something.
you.
homeless
Happy
vet.
birthday to
the idea.
you.
Got the same
Happy
Same
birthday,
guy.
dear John.
Not shaking. Notice he's not shaking.
Happy birthday
Unclear what he's sitting on.
to you.
Oh, he's just on a
birthday,
stoop
buddy.
thing.
All right, but we got you one more thing, okay? So you see this right here? Go ahead and pull that.
Oh, okay. Giving homeless people cakes full of fake money.
What is this?
That's for
They're all
you.
ones.
You,
They are
man.
fucking ones.
Keep going.
I don't even know if that's real money.
Came out.
Taped together?
Yeah,
Did
we
they tape it all
put
together?
and got
If
it
it's not
for
taped,
you.
then it's
Yeah.
fake.
Happy birthday, dude.
It's very clear to me that, like, at a certain point, it's like, hey, I just got these wheelchairs. We can use them in as many videos as we want. Here's another video that just sort of proves that Kenyon just loves faking being in a wheelchair.
Hello? Yes, this is Casey.
Look at him! Look at him in a wheelchair! Rolling up to this lady. Oh no, she's dropped it. Now he's gonna sneak it back into her purse. And she's gonna think that he's robbing her, and he's gonna slap her. I mean, she's gonna slap him. Oh, what a quirky misunderstanding we have here. Although I will say the comments for this one are hilarious. It's just people telling him that he's wrong. He's wrong. No one goes into a woman's purse unasked. 3 thumbs up. He should have just told her. He should have shown her the purse. Why the camera? Wow, that was so wrong. He deserved it. Because what's happening here is really a misunderstanding. If a guy just had his hand in your purse, you'd probably think something was wrong. But it's also worth noting that him being in a wheelchair, which he does not need, is fascinating. Because him being disabled in here is just to make his character look more vulnerable. This is pure emotional manipulation. This is a terrible sketch, a terrible vignette, a short. And they're all fake. They're all incredibly fake. Actually, that's what's really hilarious about all the comments, is how many people don't realize this shit is fake, which is actually kind of the problem. He makes these videos and people think they're real because people are dumb enough to not even go to his actual page. So he's just basically spreading misinformation for clout. There's no reason for him to be in a wheelchair right now. Him being in a wheelchair implies that he thinks of the wheelchair as a costume. And I have to tell you this, people in wheelchairs do not view their chair as a costume. This shit is unhinged. Let's do one more wheelchair one. Also note, it's always one of the 2 same wheelchairs. This one just got, actually, you know what? I don't need sound for this one. It's just music. We see a person going down. We see all these people going down the escalator in front of a person in a wheelchair. Do you already see what's dumb about this? Do you know enough about people in wheelchairs to understand how quirky and wacky and out of sync with reality this sequence is? Oh, but a nice stranger comes by and he's going to help you get your disabled daughter down this thing. Side note, it's the same wheelchair. It's the same wheelchair he uses in all the videos, which means that the actor does not need the wheelchair. If the actor needed a wheelchair, they probably would have brought their own, because they would own a wheelchair and they would have come to the set in the fucking wheelchair. But also, it doesn't matter because this video is putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong thing to begin with. The question shouldn't be, oh, why didn't people help this lady? Why didn't they let this woman go in front of them? Why did they cut in front of her on the escalator? That's not the real question that any disabled person would have about this situation. A person in a wheelchair's first question would probably be, where the fuck is this mall's elevators? Now, look, there are buildings and businesses in the world that are not ADA compliant, that do not have the accessibility that they are required by law to have. There's ways to get around it, etc. And those places suck. But that should really be what's going on, because this is not what disabled people want. People with disabilities aren't just waiting for the kindness of strangers. No. They would rather be able to do as much independently as they can. That's the real deal with people with disabilities. This is fucking bullshit. Like, if you want to really help people with disabilities, help businesses be more accessible. Like, that's what they want. People with disabilities don't just want there to be some kind, able-bodied, neurotypical person there at the right moment to help them in their darkest hours. So that able-bodied, neurotypical people can always feel like the heroes helping these poor people. No, they would rather have accessible options so that they can live their lives independently. You want to know what people in wheelchairs really care about? You want to know? Do you want to know? I got it. I know a secret because I've talked to people in wheelchairs and I've worked with people in wheelchairs. What they want is accessible bathrooms. What they want is elevators in buildings that have more than one floor. Have you ever helped a person in a wheelchair use a bathroom not built for wheelchairs? It's not fun for them. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for anybody. And they shouldn't have to need that help. Don't be wrong. There are people in the world with disabilities are going to require them to have help all the time. But you have to understand that that's not really what those people want. That's just the nature of the disability they have. And that's also not the type of disability that we're seeing in this video. The point is that this is bullshit made up to make able-bodied people feel good. That's what it is. It's nothing. It does nothing. Hold on. We're going to leave a comment on this one. Somebody, Faith even knows it. You don't belong on an escalator with a child in a wheelchair or a carriage. Why? That's why they have elevators. Safety first. Yes, because trying to help a person in a wheelchair down an escalator would actually be incredibly dangerous. Most people in a wheelchair would not even attempt to go down an escalator. That's actually incredibly dangerous. Somebody even beat me to the punchline. Wait, the Disability Acts that's not the name of it, but that's besides the point. Requires all public places to have elevators. But the message is kindness matters, right? This person saw through it. But some people will be so wrapped up in the idea of kindness as the overall message that they will fail to understand that the video itself is not kindness. This video is exploitation. This video is not kindness. This video is exploitive. They are literally using people's disabilities, the actors, by the way, don't have disabilities, as props. This shit is bad. Okay? They're props to them. The wheelchair itself is a literal prop to them. A costume, even. That shit is disgusting. And you might say, but Ruben, the stories of people with disabilities are important to have too. And you are 100% right. These are not the stories of people with disabilities. These are the stories of able-bodied people, a term I hate, by the way, made up to take advantage of the idea of people with disabilities. And you know what? This isn't even the bullshit you should be watching. Fuck Kenyon and Kenyon's friends. Where you should be is over on a real creator with real disabilities. Those people exist. Sometimes they don't post as much as other people, but that's because their disabilities might prevent them to. In fact, I'm recommending you a page right now. Right now. Go to this page and subscribe to them and show it some love. Okay? It's Styles World Productions on YouTube, okay? Or at Styles World Productions 4948. Okay? This is the page you should be on. I'll put a link. This guy, I worked with him. He's awesome. He's an actor. He's a motivational speaker. I helped him make a lot of music react videos too, because they're fun. And he likes to have fun. But he also, pinned right here on his page, has My Life with Disabilities, accessible bathrooms. It's a big deal to him. He talks about it a lot. I've helped him in some of his activism. He's a cool dude. Check out this fucking page. Yes, he doesn't post that often. Yes, I believe his last post was, 9 months ago. His last post was 9 months ago. But the point is that his are the stories you should be hearing. People with actual disabilities who are actually in the disability community. So please, go show him some love on his page. Also, find out other creators with disabilities who actually have disabilities. He has cerebral palsy. That's why he calls himself a CP artist, just to clarify. Someone needs to tell the cerebral palsy community that those initials are problematic, but I'm telling you, it stands for cerebral palsy in his case, okay? The point is to show him some love. Before I end this video, let's watch one more fake bullshit video. And it won't be about wheelchairs, okay? We're going to step away from wheelchairs for a minute, even though that is the main juxtaposition of my rage aimed at this creator is his desire to exploit people with disabilities. He has other videos too. He has lots of videos of people in wheelchairs, but he also has videos about blind people too. I don't know if that blind person he uses, because he does use the same person as a blind person, he's actually blind or not. They might actually be blind. I don't know. And which is actually the thing that aggravates me about these videos, is because some of them are so blatantly fake that it makes me question everything in all of them. Where is the standard for reality in the media that you are proposing, that you're putting out? There is no standard for reality. It's fucking trash. But another thing he likes to do is he likes to make videos about veterans, because once again, that's a group of people that, that's a group of people who can immediately tug your heartstrings. Even people who don't like the military feel bad for veterans and want veterans to get help. But he does a lot of videos. One of the things he does is videos where it's like veterans coming home to see their loved ones. Okay. Well, here's one of those. I think it's just music, but I'm going to talk over it anyways. All right. Please note, first of all, the major thing that we're going to immediately notice in this video is that this chick has the largest fucking boobs, and that their cleavage is just hanging out. They've got a piece of paper on their desk that says A+, not their breast size. But it's like, look, oh, this person's studying hard, and their loved one, who's a veteran, just sneaking up behind them and surprising them while they're taking this test. Which I don't know who. I mean, maybe it's. Oh, let's get up and hug. By the way, hold on. We're gonna actually let this play through again because there's something I noticed about this video here. Okay, we're gonna zoom in. Now, note she's wearing a scarf around her neck. Now, why do you think she's wearing a scarf around her neck? Right? Because look close. Do you see that fold under the scarf? Do you see it? Because they're not real boobs. They're just giant fake boob props that they put on this woman to make this video. Because they knew that people would scroll by it, not know the boobs are not real. See, you can see it go up her neck. And just be like, oh, giant titties. I got to click on this video. It's all just clickbait. Kenyon and Friends is clickbait. True through and through. They are clickbait. Just absolute. One of the funniest comments I actually saw posted on one of these, I'm not going to go through the trouble finding it again, but one of the funniest comments I saw on one of these videos was someone accusing it of being commie propaganda, which, no. Videos about being nice to people are not communist propaganda. And if they were communist propaganda, that would say terrible things about America. That communist propaganda is just be nice to people. But before you start thinking to yourself, oh, well, at least they seem like nice, progressive people. Yeah, I'm going to dispel that. Here's a post he made on February 17th. When your hatred for one man is greater than your love for our country, you might be a part of the problem. Yeah. Which I also want to share, which is going to prompt me to want to share this comment that nailed it. Nora says, now reverse that. When your love for one man makes you ignore the harm he is doing to your country, you might be part of the problem. And I have to tell you, Kenyon, I don't even know if that's your real name, to be 100% honest, Kenyon. Actually, let's get real for a moment. I'm just going to talk directly to you, Kenyon. If you are watching this, I hope you understand the points that I am making here. I hope you understand. I hope you can take in this information about people with disabilities, specifically in wheelchairs, and you can start to program into your brain about what is good, what is bad, etc. Okay? I want you to think harder about this. I want you to communicate with that community. If you're going to make videos about helping people with disabilities, put real people with disabilities in your video. Hear their stories. Don't just make up this fake bullshit, okay? If you want to be really inspirational, go out and show that the world can be inspiring. Don't just make something that allows people to sit on their phone and emotionally masturbate. Do something. Be better. Make better content. Maybe be upfront about the fact that they're vignettes and that none of them are real. Maybe you should actually tag every video you make of this is a vignette meant to start a conversation. These events did not occur. Because otherwise, your audience, who is largely apparently morons, will think it's real. And I hate to tell you this, but that's not kosher. Now, if you excuse me, Kenyon, I have to go pay attention to the world burning. Thank you for distracting me with your god-awful ableist videos. If you enjoyed this takedown of a really mediocre creator, please like and subscribe. Ding that bell. Side note, he does have a YouTube video, but it has one video on it, which is weird. But you can also please like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. Go check out JT Styles' channel. And of course, this is important. Have a wonderful day wherever, whoever you are.